This is Barry Zalma speaking for Claim School Incorporated with another true crime of insurance fraud video, this one number 59, called the Brothers Ben-Cohain. It is a true story from my experience, as are all of these true crime stories. In 1990, Moshe Ben-Cohain and Menashe Ben-Cohain started a course of conduct that led to their arrest for insurance fraud. They failed to appear after posting bond and are, along with their co-conspirator, Raz Rosenberg, fugitives. The Ben-Cohain brothers, quite by accident, came upon an imaginative fraud. The Los Angeles County District Attorney, after a lengthy investigation, charged them with violation of Penal Code Section 550, insurance fraud, among other related crimes. The Ben-Cohain brothers operated a small furniture assembly facility in Los Angeles County. They imported knocked-down children's furniture made of composition wood and Formica laminates from Israel. They hoped to sell it to wealthy people in Beverly Hills and West Los Angeles who wished to support the State of Israel. The quality of the merchandise, however, was not high, and the Ben-Cohain brothers had difficulty making a profit. In 2019, the rains came to Southern California, and a skylight in their industrial building leaked some water onto a small amount of their composition board furniture. They called their insurance agent, reported a claim, and with invoices for most of the merchandise, they presented and received $75,000 for their actual water damage loss. The Ben-Cohain brothers purchased the salvage from their insurer for a small deduction in their total claim and sold it shortly thereafter, receiving payment. With the proceeds, one brother purchased a used Mercedes sedan and the other a used BMW. They were soon short of money, since they still could not sell the low-quality knocked-down merchandise. They sought out the services of Mr. Rosenberg, a public insurance adjuster who attached a nylon rope to a sprinkler head 30 feet above the warehouse floor and yanked it out of its fitting. The water flowed for 15 minutes until the fire department came and turned off the sprinkler system. The fire department, with its usual efficiency, vacuumed out the water and protected the furniture. After the fire department was gone, the brothers, noting that insufficient damage had been done by the water from the sprinklers, ordered their 2 laborers to form a bucket brigade. The laborers poured 25 buckets of water from the restroom on the stored furniture, effectively making all of their inventory unsaleable. Shortly thereafter, they called the insurer and a claim was presented for $1 million. The insurer, unsuspecting, retained salvors to inventory the damaged furniture and determine if any had a value in salvage. While the salvors were doing their work, one laborer came up to a salvor and whispered, "Señor, no es accidente." Although the salvor spoke no Spanish, he understood what was said to him. He reported the statements to the insurer. The insurer, American Indemnity Insurance Company, immediately assigned the case to its investigator, Steve Thomas, of its Special Investigation Unit. Mr. Thomas retained the services of Spanish-speaking investigators who met with the laborers and obtained the full story of the fraud. American Indemnity then retained counsel to take the sworn examination of the laborers. Counsel provided instructions for further investigation and later examined the insureds, both of the Ben-Cohain brothers, under oath at the request of the insurer. American Indemnity, although suspicious, wanted to complete the fair and thorough investigation required of it by California law. During the examination under oath, it seemed the brothers Ben-Cohain had blatantly lied. They lied about the cause of the incident. They lied about what was destroyed. They lied about where the things destroyed were manufactured. They lied about the quality of the knocked down furniture. They lied about the financial condition of their business. They simply lied about everything. The brothers provided invoices and shipping documents they intended to prove the value of the damaged furniture. The documents proved that the support for their claim was false and fraudulent. They testified that none of their furniture was purchased domestically. At the time, they did not know that their laborers had introduced American indemnity to the local manufacturer. The examinations under oath filled more than 4 days of sworn testimony, and when the testimony was completed, American Indemnity denied the claim and declared the policy void because of fraud. American Indemnity, following California law, reported the claim to the Fraud Division of the California Department of Insurance. The fraud investigator, Martin San Diego of the Department of Insurance Fraud Division, commenced the criminal investigation that resulted in a presentation of a case to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. After considerable work by American Indemnity, its counsel, and almost a year of detailed investigation by the Fraud Division, the Los Angeles County District Attorney filed 7 felony counts against each brother for insurance fraud and grand theft. They arrested both brothers Ben-Cohain while they were parked illegally near a nightclub on Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood. After spending a weekend in the county jail, the brothers were released on $75,000 cash bond, which means they had to put up to the bondsman $7,500 each. They left town and forfeited bail. The Fraud Division of the State of California Department of Insurance, the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office, and American Indemnity Insurance Company deserve commendation for their dedication, hard work, and courage in thwarting an attempt at a major fraud. The 2 laborers, although fearing deportation as illegal aliens, did the right thing and stopped what could have been the perfect crime. As long as honest people refuse to stand by and let criminals succeed, there is still hope for this country and its insurance industry. I know things are changing. In the first 25 to 40 years I have been involved with insurance fraud, I can count 10 people out of the thousands I have investigated who were arrested for insurance fraud. In the last 20 years in which I have been involved in dealing with insurance fraud, readers of my twice-monthly newsletters, Elma's Insurance Fraud Letter, one can see that convictions for insurance fraud across the country seem to be increasing. The increase is either due to serious effort to defeat insurance fraud, or an increase in fraud that is so serious it cannot be ignored by prosecutors. I sincerely hope that new insurance commissioners and prosecutors across the country will redirect their efforts of their local fraud division or fraud bureau and attorneys general to prosecute insurance fraud. Besides multi-million-dollar frauds like that attempted by the Ben-Cohain brothers, effort must be made to bring justice to those fraudsters who avoid attention by committing insurance fraud for small amounts of money repeatedly. The bail bondsman traveled to Israel to collect the $150,000 his company was required to pay when the Ben-Cohain brothers defaulted and escaped to Israel. He found them only to have his demand for money met with 2 Uzi machine guns threatening his life. Applying good common sense, the bail bondsman returned to California and wrote off the debt on his tax return. This video was adapted from my book, Insurance Fraud Costs Everyone, which is a supplement to my treatise in 2 volumes called Insurance Fraud, Volumes 1 and 2, second edition, and my newest book, Insurance Fraudsters Deserve No Quarter, all of which are available from Amazon.com as paperbacks, Kindle books, and hardcovers. And if you view this video on YouTube, please click on the like button, and if you view it on Rumble, please click the Rumble button. Thank you for your attention.